I guess y'all can hear me. How are y'all doing this evening? How was your Monday? How were your Mondays? You can probably see all the endings tonight, I think. Yak, there's more than one ending? There's more than one ending for this game? Like, depending on choices? Oh my, okay. I'm sad to say goodbye to Daddy Renoir and my precious Lune. And Esquier. I know, it's... I was thinking about it and I was like, I'm really ready to see the end of the story. Like, and then I was reading an article about how there's like so much end game content and they're like, we recommend people just go straight to the big battle instead of exploring around like I did. Just because it's easy to over level yourself and make this last part, I guess, easier than intended. But that's fine. Trevor, thank you so much for the lurk. Yes, Mama. More like demons today. They are fighting. What are they fighting about? It's kind of like Elden Bling where you pick at the end, but unlike Elden Bling, they're not dependent on... Okay. I don't know how Elden Bling ends either. I think you just fight Melania? I've seen that battle so many times at like different streamers. Different streamers streams. Speaking of different streamers streams, before I start, come on, not this again. Alt tab. There we go. Okay. Speaking of other streamer streams, I was watching Oasis, who I think is still streaming. She's playing Resident Evil 2 Remake for her first time, and it was like such a joy to watch somebody who hasn't played Resident Evil games play a Resident Evil game. It was such a joy for me. She was having a hard time with Leon. I mean, she's doing amazingly, but I was just like, yeah, I remember the stress of the situation. Odette attacked Scarlet, and Fiona had to defend her honor and locked onto Odette, so I had them dangling in the air. It sounds like they need to go to like separate corners of the house. They're like, girls, you need to go chill out over here. Melania, Blade of Miquella, is an optional boss. Gotcha, okay. Well, when I get to that bridge, I'll be counting on you to be my Elden Bling historian. Snicklefrit says, I got an x-ray on my foot today. It's been bugging me for about a month, and we're hoping just to rule out any potential stress fractures. Okay, fingers crossed. I hope that you get good news, and that it also helps your foot feel better. I had something weird with my right foot. It's happened a couple of times, and it feels just like, I don't know, so painful to like step on. And I think it was from some of the exercises that I'd been doing. I don't know, I was trying to like figure it out. It was like towards the end, like the ball of my foot on like the right side. It was just like super painful. Why does it hurt so much to be alive? My brain is too full with 40k and Destiny lore, no space for Elden Ring. Sadly, I'll see what I can do. Okay, well then where did this come from? This Malenia, Blade of Michaela. Oh, did you just Google that? You probably just Googled that, huh? Well, cheers to that. She's the boss you were talking about, right? Well, I feel like that's the only boss, the only name that I know of like the bosses. I feel they're called things like Foul Desecrated Priest and like Whirling Blades of Glossy Angelic Screams and stuff. Like they're called like weird things. But like Malenia is kind of an easy like name to remember. Morgott, the Fell Omen. Morgott, why are you known as the Fell Omen? That's like not even cute. That's so not cute. So not cute. Voiced by Alphino and Alice's dad in Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, those are the those are like the twin that you meet towards the end of like the first story arc, right? I remember going like, is that right? Like you see story stuff about them, but then you like officially, they're the two divas. Yes. Okay. I remember them because like I did some quests with them. They were like chastising this Moogle who was like sick and didn't want to let people know that they were sick. And they're like, why wouldn't you let us know that you've been under the weather? And I was like, I'm just here. Like, I just want to finish these quests. Yeah, now I'm thinking about Final Fantasy XIV and my cute outfit. Hi, Toon. How are you? How was your Monday? Honestly, understandable. Moogles. Okay, but the Moogles are really cute. And they also... Have you played Final Fantasy VI? Because you get like Mog, is that right? Like there's parts where you play as the Moogles. Dude, I'm doing really well, except, okay, I had 2 slices of key lime cheesecake after dinner. I made bourbon glazed salmon that I cooked on the cedar plank. And then I cut up some red potatoes and microwaved them with some butter and salt and pepper and then asparagus. And that's what we had for dinner. And then we had key lime cheesecake. No, but their side quests are hell. Okay. I go through hell with those side quests. Best Moogle design. Wait, Toon, have you played all of the Final Fantasies? Have we talked about this? You have summoned Miss Scarlet and Odette. They better behave. Girls, this is the voice of your friend. Please behave. It's Pride Month. Okay, Rachel Ray, that's right. That's right. I'm a slut for anything lemon and lime. Especially in summertime, yes. Because I also got the stuff, I told you about the lime. Well, they didn't have any lime sherbet, so I just got vanilla ice cream and mixing that with the Sprite for like a float. And then this key lime cheesecake. Love it all. Odette actually looked up and tilted her head. Odette. Be calm. Sending you calming, good vibes. I played a good amount of the Final Fantasy, more so the older ones than the newer. Okay, I was like, I feel like we talked about that. When we first moved to North Carolina, I wasn't quite sure like what I'd be doing with work. So I was like, I'll just take some time off, which thankfully I was able to do. And so I wasn't like working as much. And I got through 6. Then I did, okay, so I did 6 was the first one. And then I did the 4 for the 3DS remake. And then I did 8. And then I did 5. And then I did 9. And then I started on 10. And that's the one I always talk about where I've like been stuck. I swear I'm not one of those people that says this pizza is nothing like the pizza I had in Firenze instead of Florence when I studied abroad. But the only time I've had key lime pie was in Key West and it was so good and I've never had it since. Yeah, I mean, I can't even... I don't even think I had key lime pie at that Better Than Sex restaurant in Key West. I think I had like a red velvet cheesecake with some kind of like chocolate. But yeah, this key lime cheesecake is pretty good in a pinch. It's frozen and then you just thaw it in the fridge and it's like good for a few days. And so I left a couple slices with Nate's parents. I was like, you can have this for breakfast. So yeah, if I was probably, I wouldn't remember what I had in Key West, how that tasted, but I'm sure it was immaculate. I didn't catch the first. Tune 6 was the first one that I played. So I played through 7, the original 7, a couple of times. And then I did 7 Remake. I haven't done Rebirth yet. But 6 was the first one I started of the older, and I loved 6. 6 had such a good story. The music was really good. I was like, 7 was always my favorite, I think, because it was my first one. I feel like that's how I was with like games of that time, was like the first one in the series has traditionally been my favorite, but 6, I was like, this is really good. You've been there. Okay, I thought that you had, because I was like, this is like one of those restaurant names or dessert places that you would never forget the name of. And it was like right by our house that we rented. Key West was a really good time. I don't really ever want to go to Florida that much, but like if I could go to Key West. 6 is my favorite one. Gao's story. Oh my god, Gao was like the best. I used a guide when I played, and Gao got the some kind of ability to like charm. I don't know, this guide that I used was really, really good. I would have been playing that game for like 2 years if I hadn't used a guide, if I would have even kept going. My family loves Key West, same, hate Florida, but love Key West. Yeah, Key West was such a good time. It was really one of the first places I traveled that I was like, oh, like, I feel like okay to be my fullest gay self here, because it was, from my perception, it seemed very queer friendly. Like there were so many gay places and spaces, and the people, like the local people there that I met, not that I met all of them, but like a couple of the locals, like at one of the bars, they were just like, yeah, we know the like tourism is like our big industry. One of them was a fisherman, but they were just like chill. And that was the bar that had the Garden of Eden, the clothing optional bar on the roof. Gao has a lot of good abilities if you can farm. Yeah. Toon, Appa, thank you for getting an early log on spot. I got I want to say it was like a flower type enemy, and it was like during the fight with like paintings. I don't know, like there was some grinding in that game. You know what part I always hate though? Is the town that's like the town of thieves, and you're just like trying to explore and you're like getting attacked every few steps you take. Which is one of those things about the older games with like random battles. Kind of gets frustrating when you're like, I just want to explore and like experience the story. Yeah, Duval Street at night is so many cool drag shows. Yeah, like I'm sure we went to we went all over the place. Basically, we parked, yes, where it's raining. That town. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like where you find the character Tara after she's like done her thing. Did you ever use the Vanish/Doom combo? I don't think I did. I don't think so. I feel like that would have been a strategy that I would have remembered reading about. But yeah, in Key West, we basically parked. We flew into Miami or wherever. Is it Fort Lauderdale? Whatever, like right there. And then we rented a minivan, and Nate and I and our trivia team drove down in this minivan to Key West, and we parked and basically just walked everywhere. If you use Vanish/Doom, you can one-shot. Oh, okay, that would have been helpful. The ability that I had with Gao, like that charm ability, that pretty much took out most of the bosses. Because they would attack themselves from what I remember. That's a cool drive. Yeah, it was really pretty. Like we landed, it was a beautiful day. We were like, let's stop here and have lunch, and we stopped on some key on the way down and like had lunch in this place that opened up to like Like, you know, it was like you could sit outside and there was like some docks that like went out into the, it was just beautiful. Like it was like, I want to remember this feeling forever of being here, sitting here, eating with my friends, and like we're at this beautiful water. But then on our way back, there was like one beach we stopped at and there was like, you can't swim on this side because I feel like there was E. coli or there was like it was something in the water. And I was like, well, I'm not getting in the ocean anyway. I'm not about to get eaten by a shark down here. I need to replay 6 sometime this year. Toon, when you play, do you use a guide, or you're like, I'm gonna grin and bear this, or have you played them that you're like, it's muscle memory? So I'm thinking I'm gonna do Shadow Hearts next for my like off-stream game. I was just like watching a video about Kudelka and I was like, maybe I should replay Kudelka before I do Shadow Hearts, but I think I remember all the story well enough. Just put your paws up. You were born this way, baby. Yeah, a couple of people were like, oh, I think Proto last night was like, you still haven't finished Expedition 33, and it was like, no, it's a long game. I mean, it's okay. In the comparison of all the RPGs, you know, it's not as long, but I was like, when you're also like gabbing and playing, it takes a while. I kind of just wander until I remember or figure it out. I played 6 like 5 times. Okay, I've only played it the one time. 7's like the one that I've played more than once. I feel like 5. The 4 3DS, that one was hard. That one was tough, and I've used a guide on all of them. That one, like, you had to map areas out to like get something. You've also played 7? Twinsies. Twinsies. Okay, I think we're like right at the is that? What is that? Are you okay?
Good stuff.
Oh, those are arms. I would like to play Remake Intergrade and then do Rebirth. I have a friend who's streaming Rebirth, and I feel like he's been streaming it since it came out and like hasn't finished yet. Not that you need to rush through it, but I'm just like, this is a meaty game. This is a meaty game. One thing I've never done in 7 is killed all the weapons, Ruby weapon. Oh, I feel like I did that on my second playthrough because I played the remaster or whatever, like the one that had the, basically you can do all of your limit breaks immediately, like you're invincible. Rebirth is really long. Wait, have you played Rebirth? Oh shoot, that startled me. Ooh.
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Okay.
We need to defeat them fast.
Great.
We'll see. I gotta wander around and collect all these baubles.
Wow.
Ow, wow, wow. That's still my favorite line. Oh, little DD. No, I was waiting for the last one to get announced. Oh, gotcha. Then you can do all of them. That makes sense. I played 7 when I was like 11 to 12. I think that's about how old I was because I played it on our family PC because we didn't have a PlayStation, and like it would get to a cutscene and it would crash, like the game would crash, and I can't remember how I finally got it to like skip and get past that. Like I could open up the FMVs like in the folder and watch them. But yeah, it was it was something to try to get that game to run. The emotional damage from no kidding. I guess I think I already knew that was coming. But the music from that game still like will just randomly pop into my head, and I'm like, where's this song from again? And then I'm like, oh yeah, it's from the Sector 6 slums, like, or Don Corneo's mansion. Max, thank you so much for the lurk. Oh, also Toon, my brother and I will still send each other messages and we'll say, I'll smash it off, I'll rip it off, I'll cut it off when they're threatening Don Corneo. We thought that was so funny. I was, 12 or so, Gradient Fighter, and my brother was younger, and we thought that was the funniest thing ever. Them threatening physical violence on this awful character's dick. Greater slow. I literally tried to reload my save to save them. I feel like that was a rumor that people had heard they could do. I was just like, well, you can't win them all. My innocence died that day. Aw. Rip innocence.
Let's spill some ink.
You're outmatched. Your turn to shine.
Good gracious.
Why, yes, I love a dance.
Wait, I haven't played this in several days and I'm like, wait, how do I do this again? Those gradient attacks that they do, and I'm like, I never remember to do them.
Minoko, get ready.
Heavens. Like, I'm just trying to collect my things.
Nice.
I did actually today also look up where to get some of the journals. So I feel like that'll be something to do. And I was like, I'm already so far into this spot. But I don't want to go back. No. Stop. Oh. But this, like, the article that I was talking about, the end-game content, they're like, don't miss out on these journals, like, it's important. It's like, oh, okay. Okay, Toon, good luck. I hope you find something delicious.
Oh, lovely.
Yay, more money. I feel like I've gotten into the mindset of like, if I explore and destroy some enemies, there should be a little gifty poo waiting for me.
Interesting.
Oh, fiddles. I guess we can just keep killing these things to get more experience.
Favorite part.
Blades sharpened. Prepare for annihilation.
Cut him down. Touch that. Minoko, get ready.
That's better.
That's more like it.
Okay, Maya learned full strength, which is 25% increased damage on full. Ooh, okay, that's good to have. What else can we have you learn? Augmented counter. Wait, which one do I have on Monoko? Energy Master. Energy Master. I feel like that one's like 40. Okay, okay, I did put it on because I had so many. Yeah. That's right. I haven't touched this game since last week. Okay, let's continue. We continue. Oh, hold on. Excusez-moi. Perfect. Do we have to fight this horse?
Been extra inspired.
The most enticing chap.
Well, shit. Creation.
Some taste of battle.
Oh, she's strong. Oh, finally we get some music. Okay, let's go. Let's go, vocals.
Cut him down. Time to end this.
Blitz it, baby. Blitz it. Invert it. Uh-oh. No wigs today. Those are hot. Those are hot. How are you doing, Kat? Happy Monday.
Take down their shield.
Minoko, get ready. Ready to strike. Minoko, get ready.
What a rude horse. Rude ass horse.
A bit of violence, yes.
Yeah, it was a good weekend. Got some cleaning done that I'd been wanting to do. Started going through my clothing to find stuff to donate. How about you?
Why, yes, I love dogs.
Shit.
Maximum damage.
They're getting beat up by a giant sculpture. Creation rises into the air. Where are you going, Creation?
I'm ready.
Hold on. Was okay, just kind of thought about my dad. Yes, it was like it was just Father's Day. We got to have a nice dinner with Nate's dad. I feel like I don't want these orbs to explode. Shoot, that was... Yay! Okay. Hands are sweating. Faster than strong. We always play twice in a row. Oh, and we got the Foot of Creation. Faster than strong. Always play twice in a row, but deal 50% less damage. Why is this not... Oh my god, this thing. Why is... Elisa, hi! How are you? I'm just trying to get my mouse scrolled over to the window. What a scene to come into. We're at the very end of this game. Well, the very end of the story. Dewey, thanks for getting your daily download. How are you? Love feet is what I would say if I was Minoko. Love feet. Bless Minoko's heart. Bless their heart. Bless his heart. That's what his bumper sticker says. I love feet. Honk if you love feet.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. We need to...
Pa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
I don't know who that is, but...
Even I can sense him.
Can I save here?
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Yes, that's why I want to take a little nappy poo. We better make sure we're ready. Yes, get out of my way. I'm trying to rest. I'm in the office for 2 weeks straight while going through training. Okay, Doobie, get your rest on. I hope that your training is going wonderfully. Get your train on. Learning all those new skills. It's funny, his voice actor does random store commercials, but is also Minoko. Are they store commercials? I was like, would we hear those on TV here, or just like, come in now for your deal? I feel like I go towards like the Scream, the Ghostface voice. Okay, I figured he is here, doing what needs to be done. What I can't do anymore. What needs to be done? For my sake and theirs. The boy has gone silent. Elisa, how was your weekend? How was your Monday? Hide, hello, it's good to see you. Thank you for the happy streaming wish. I hope that work's going well for you. These words are important. Am I gonna have to like remember them? He's doing what has to be done. Oh my god, the way that Twitch won't scroll. After 2 streams in a row with your long blonde hair, now I'm not used to your actual hair. Don't worry. Don't worry, the wig will be back tomorrow, probably for the Night Cry finale. Just their essence, okay. Herbal essence. Let's go. Let's get this battle moving and grooving. Moving and grooving. Renoir? Is that you, Papa? Is he in a swimsuit too?
Papa?
Oh.
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
It doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Then don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for 2.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
after the fire. You wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't.
Sorry, I see chats. I'll get to them in just a
So
second.
died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5.
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too! Enough. I said enough.
Oh shit. Minoko's like, I don't want to be a part of this. He's nasty looking. Okay, I'm good, just tired because it's Monday. Well, hopefully you can get some good sleep this evening. Hopefully you're relaxing. I think it ruins the vibe, but you'll probably do it a number of times. I don't know. You think swimsuits are ruining the vibe? I'm confused what is happening, but I know I literally just came in as this is ending. Why are they... Okay, so swimsuits are like a collectible you can get in this game by doing these challenges at beaches. So basically, in this game, there's like painters that are magic and also writers that are magic. And the writers got really mad at some of the painters and lit their house on fire. And this family, like their child died, but they have the ability to like paint paintings and live in the painting. And so the child that died had like a copy of himself, and that's who Verso is. And then Mael is the sister, but a copy of the sister. It's very strange. And so basically we're fighting against our dad because he's like, you need to stop like living in the painting. And like, I guess if you kill someone in the painting, it like ejects them from the canvas or something. The human body is the ultimate weapon, but nudity would make this, that would make this such a different game, and yeah, unstreamable. The dad looks like Harrison Ford a little bit. I wonder, so the voice actor for Esquier, I'm pretty sure is the model for Verso. Or Gustav, I can't remember. I was like looking at some of the voice actors' pages. It's showtime. The wiki page will do a much better job of explaining than I can. There's been a whole lot going on. So like some of these characters aren't even real people. Okay, that's, yeah. You know I get them mixed up. I have some YouTube videos saved to explain the story once it's done. Like, I need details. I love that you have that. How is 8:15 already? I don't know, Twiggle. It's 9:15 for me. Hello, hello. How are you? The main writer said the community still hasn't uncovered all of the story, whatever. Do you think that's true, or are they just saying that to, like, give people something to chew on? Ooh, a black hole. Wiggle, love it. I will get that added after stream. I hope you had a great day. I don't think she'd lie. I think she either means DLC will tell more or there's minute details that haven't crossed her path yet. Gotcha. DLC? There's many hints at an ending you can't get. Oh, not just me, I can't get it. Like, nobody can get the ending. Like the ultimate good ending, maybe. The ending where everybody ends up happy. I don't think there can be really a happy ending to the story. Yeah, like it doesn't exist, but it should. They just wanted to see how much it would sell, and then they're gonna, like, put it into some... Oh no, not the axons. Oh, not these bitches.
You must accept things as they are, not how we want them to be.
Oh, heavens. My day's been slow because my electricity in my room and 2 other rooms. Oh my gosh, Twiggle. What a day, I'm sorry. It sounds like you got everything fixed up. They're gonna do some Persona 5 shit where it ends, but then they release a new version of the game with an extra dungeon. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 Golden. Or like Baguette Edition. It comes to you, they ship it to your house, the game is inside of like a steaming baguette. Is the dad evil? So, Lisa, from our point of view, he's kind of evil, but not really. So, when their child died, his wife was like consumed with grief and has been like living in this painting, apparently. And he's like, I guess I feel like he wants to get their lives back, like in the real world, back in order. So, evil, but not really evil. Just like grumpy. He's kind of like King Triton. If you've ever seen Little Mermaid, he's kind of like King Triton. Like he wants the best for his children, but isn't afraid to like be kind of bitchy about it. This is my view. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 Restore to go with art thing. Yeah, they should hire you. Hi Dizzy, welcome in. He's the antagonist, but not necessarily evil, depending on how you view right. Like, he's just, like, doing stuff. Like, just let him cook. Let him slay. No, don't rescue. What a biatch. Time to go home. Daddy.
do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Nasty ass Rin.
Focus on the axons first.
We already killed them. Spamming is your favorite. I understand. Iconic.
She can't.
Ooh. Mama?
Mama.
Mama.
You're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Oops, she back. What? Right? Oh my god, it's like Godzilla. It is like fighting mechs. It's just like, here comes an electrical bitch slap. Amazing set pieces in this fight. Let's go. Love set pieces. Electrical. That's what, like, had that Alma ready to go. Ready to go, mama. Oh, you know what? I probably should have... I probably should have done some things differently, but... YOLO. Okay. But like, okay, so she's the paintress, she's that giant thing, and he's been the curator. Like, what's with their faces being like sucked out holes, like blown out holes? Like, why do they have to look like that? It's just really ugly. That's just me though, that's just my opinion. Oh yeah, yes. Okay, so that little boy is actually like a remnant of Verso. Girl, where are you going? Wait, we have to fight the painting? So this is the family. Or that was the family that you saw. But now he's glowing. Now his hole is full of darkness. Oh shit. It's their grief made manifest, at least that's my headcanon. Yeah, that's a good theory. It makes their faces just zap out. Now he's Millennia, Blade of Mikia. That hole is glowing, mama. Blowhole. Shit. No, 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 no. Them in swimsuits is just throwing me off. This is not probably the traditional way. This is not the traditional way this final battle goes, but you know, it's hot. It's summertime. It's time for some swimsuits. Hold on. No. You got it. They had to bring the harpsichord back. Unleashes his power. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Why are you flying? Like Elphaba. Ooh. Oh my god, where'd you get the bat wings from? Girl, we're getting kicked. Because he has aura. Favorite song by far. Where did the one with sunglasses go? Okay, so we have 5 people in our party, but you can only have 3 active in battle. So I mean, Verso has sunglasses on, but he's covered up by this purple thing. Lune also has sunglasses on, but she's not with us currently. She's taken some. She's the backup. She's our backup queen. Jelly, thanks for getting an early log on spot. Also welcome. Hopefully. Oh, is she gonna go fly again? Girl, calm down. Oh. Drama. Wait, she could do that this whole time. Lune, my love, doesn't get to face Daddy Renoir. Okay, I feel like we're probably gonna have some cutscenes or something. So Mael is the one who just stabbed. That's her dad. So Mael in the real world is named Alicia, and she is like, she has burns. She's like the Phantom of the Opera. She's all burned up, but like she can paint herself into the canvas. So she's like been living in this world that her mom created, and she wants to keep like living as this character or as this other life. And the dad's like, no, like I need my family back together. I got to get you all out of this canvas because they're like not living their true life. Like they're just sitting and like outside of this canvas. Cosmic painted reincarnation. No. Ask away. Please don't feel sorry. Ask away. I will do my best to answer them, because pretty much this entire game we've been speculating like what the true story is, or like what's really going on, and I'm still not 100% sure. And Pinkadot said she has like YouTube videos to help explain everything. So yeah, but I want to leave it paused here because I feel like there's probably going to be some cinematics, and I don't want anyone to miss anything because the ads are going to kick in. So we're going to pause it here, take a quick little break, and then when I get back, I will push we continue, and we will see, I guess, the ending, or the next step in the ending. Okay, BRB. Jelly, go to bed. Or do what you want to do. Also, welcome back, everybody. Jelly said, pretty well. I was trying testing out 1440p 2K, but unfortunately that dropping frames. Oh, I think I saw something about, like, signing up for that beta. Maybe? Like, if someone was watching you stream that, they would have to, like, watch it on a TV to see, like, on a special, like, a TV that had that capability, right? To see, because I'm like, if the majority of people are, like, watching on their phones, does that, like, really, I don't know, is that, like, necessary? I don't know, I'm curious. Maybe phone screens are, like, a lot more clear than I think. You tried. Well, you tried. Okay. We continue. Ooh. Cyrene is having a tizzy. Neen, hello. Thanks for getting an early log-on spot in your daily download.
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar
Billy.
without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation.
Sounds good, Jelly. Get a good nap.
Never
Thanks for being here.
every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas.
Hi, Fiona.
Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. can't lose them either. I've lost too much.
Also, hey, reactance theory.
Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but
You can.
keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
I'm sorry.
This is a lot to take in. Evans. Oh, he's like trying to destroy the canvas so that everyone can live in the IRL world, but they don't want to since this is their safe space, the safe space that kills them. Right, right. So, I love that Verso's level 69. It is. That made my Fiona look up. She snuggled. Oh. All the Fionas. But if they die IRL world, do they still live on in the canvas world? X says, nah. I mean, a piece of their soul does, but it's really in purgatory, not in the canvas itself. I think I am winning. I just got an achievement that said, the end, you've reached the end. So, I thought Verso, like, went through a portal to go to the real world. Because he saw the mom. Also, Elisa, this Verso is not the real Verso. This is just like a painted version of Verso. The real Verso died in the fire IRL. And so this is like a copy of him. So this is like not really a real person. And he knew it the entire time and kept it a secret. Yes, the little boy, the faceless little wispy boy is the real Verso, or was the real Verso. Like a remnant of Verso, I guess. Fiona, how are you? How was your day? How was the rest of your afternoon? It looked like a beautiful day while you were out geocaching. Oh, okay. Speaking of... ... It's time to stop painting. Afternoon was good, made it back to Tacoma, and I got that short phone interview for the power plant job. I hope I make it to the I hope you do too. Fingers crossed and sending you all the best vibes for your interview.
You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's...
You're gonna look up their regular clothes. Their real outfits.
You shouldn't be able to be here.
I'm on skiff.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
You saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso to live. Up there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Yes, both are his kids.
Verso!
Oh. Mael's the villain of the story.
Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blood
Alicia needs to, like, do some soul searching and not, yeah, tell her. I guess we are now fighting her. She needs to go deal with her shit. She needs to go deal with her shit. Decide the fate of the canvas. Sibling fight. Ooh. I'm gonna fight as Verso because yeah, Mael needs to go. She needs therapy. Figure out you're still on Team Mael. Mael Alicia is real human with a painted avatar. The boy painting is a piece of Verso's soul, and Verso is a painted version of the real Verso, who's like aged but is immortal. How did he age? I think Mael needs to go deal with her stuff. I mean, you know how I feel about Verso. But this is for like not letting Mael just waste away. I feel like she and her family can heal together if they're all in reality. But also in the world that they live in, there's apparently magic. So like she could do other stuff if she has like magic, right? The kid version is because Verso made this canvas as a kid. That's not how young he was. Oh, I thought he was also a kid. Oh, okay, that's right. In the painting, he's older. That's right. I know what team I'm on. Yak, what team are you on? Okay, I'm gonna fight as Verso. And I think this is probably the ending. Yeah, I think this is the ending that Yak was talking about, that there's multiple endings. So I'm fighting as Verso. Alicia needs to go deal with her shit, like I said. Oh crap, this could probably be a super difficult battle. Oh my god, Hogue, what's up? How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. Strawberry tea honey. For some reason it put the Y of your name on the next line and I was like, strawberry tea hone? And then I saw the Y. Brains that play together, stay together. Welcome in. Okay, that's cool that button's not working. How was your stream? Let me grab you a shout out. Were you cooking tonight? Were you being a cooking mama? Brains that play together, stay together. Hi, how are you? What were you whipping up deliciously tonight? Thank you so much for the raid. If this is your first time here, I'm Runner. You can also call me Charles. We are at the very tail. Actually, hold on. Maybe I should just go over here so that way things don't get spoiled. I'm at the very, very end of what's this game? I'm at the very end of Clair Obscur, so spoileries if anybody's wanting to play this game. We was indeed making with the cookery. I feel like this is early for you. I feel like usually you're more of like a late night cooker. And thank you so much for the follow. I do have anonymous follows and I hit my follower goal. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Mizzy, hello. Oh my god, I was already here, but I was lurking in Hogue's tab and now everything is... Sorry for the echo. 2 runners coming at you, Mizzy. It's good to see you again. I made a couple of quiche Lorraines with sun-dried tomato and some seared tuna with edamame and rice bowls. That sounds delicious. Saturdays are my usual cooking after dark streams. This was rescheduled. Gotcha. Okay, I was like, I feel like I'm usually, it's late nights and I'm like creeping on you, watching you cook. You quiched my dog. Oh no, poor Lorraine. I feel like I was just talking about quiche Lorraine. I had a quiche for dinner a few weeks ago and I was like, I don't know why I don't do this more often. But Hogue, if you need to go de-stream, de-stress, eat your delicious food, please do so. Please take good care of yourself. Thank you so much for bringing your friends by. Glad to have you all here. And everybody here, if you don't follow Hogue, give him a check out. Good community, great community. Nice chats, cooking, gaming, retro gaming, all the good stuff. It's gonna be 97 here this weekend. I hope that you have air conditioning. And a pool. Air conditioning, maybe a pool. They quiched me first. I'm gonna leave a lurk, but hopefully I'll be able to catch a stream in the future. Thank you so much for coming in with the raid and saying hello. Take good care, Strawberry Tea Honey. It's a beautiful name. I feel cozy reading it and saying it. Okay. I am finishing tidying up. Okay. I'll be here. It's so strange fighting Mael, but we gotta help her. This is tough. This is the tough love. Heather T Honey is one of my favorites. You dig her streams too. Oh, okay. I will have to check her out. That's usually how I find other streamers, are friends of friends. This is sibling therapy. I actually chose Mael's ending first, but I've done both. Well, yeah, you gotta see... You have to see how they both go.
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
Okay.
Let's go fast.
This is like... Is she gonna do some kind of horrible... She's... Oh. Shit. Thank goodness for my shields. She's fast. Sheik, hello, how's it going? I don't know if you want to do the Renoir fight again. If I remember correctly, it boots you to before it. You can watch hers on YouTube. That's probably what I'll do, Yak. Thank you for letting me know that. I mean, that battle wasn't terribly long. Darkness Queen, hello, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm at what I think is the tail end of this game, this journey we've been on, this expedition. I'm glad you're good. How was your weekend? What did you get up to? I mean, watch with us. Yak, you're on your own. You love this game? So you're like, I've already seen all these things.
What about Lune and Ciel and Minoko? What about Esquier?
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
Oh my god! X, hello! Hi, hi, hi! Return of this Jedi. You're a national treasure. Oh my god, that's so sweet. I love your raid message. It's a double raid bow. Let me switch over here. I know. She was like really cutting deep with the SDA. Bex, how was your stream? What were you up to? Oh, you're a Marvel rivalant. How were your rivals? Gamer Soul King, thank you for getting your daily download. Yeah, welcome in. If this is your first time here, I'm Runner. Also, you can call me Charles. I'm at the very end of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. So if you have been wanting to play this game, or you are currently playing this game, don't watch, don't do anything, don't listen. Yeah, we're at the very I guess I should say we're at the very end. It was good, just a chill night. I love a chill night. I feel like that game is very not chill though. I have not played it myself, but whenever I've watched friends play it, I'm like, this is too much. There's too much going on. Everyone's like saying catchphrases. People are jumping around. It's a lot. Also, thank you so much for the follow. I do have anonymous follows, so if you just want to lurk in peace, please do so. The sweet berry end. I went to the beach and I reapplied sunscreen 10 times and your girl still got burnt. Oh no. Ouch. I'm sorry. I hate getting sunburned. I do everything in my power to avoid it. Because I'm very pale and burn easily. I actually have like a long sleeve hooded shirt that's supposed to be UV blocking that I wear when I mow, and I've also worn it on float trips. And with sunscreen as well. Marvel Rivals, it is chaotic, but people love it. And Bex, if you need to go de-stream, take care of yourself, get yourself something to eat, drink, whatever. Thank you so much for bringing your friends by. I super appreciate it. I'm also very pale. Burn easy. Cheers to the Burn Easy Club. Okay, back to this final fight. Sorry, Mael. Am I sorry? Oh, we got a record. Wait. It's not switched? Oh shit. Thank you. My buttons aren't working. Hold on, is this working? Okay, that works. I thought I pushed it. All y'all missed is just me hitting her and I won. But thank you, Screen Diva. I love playing Overwatch, so Rivals. Yeah. I feel like I say that all the time. I've not played Overwatch either, but the gameplay, like the chaos of both games, like makes me think of each other. No, like we were just this is the victory. This is all you missed. See, I got Our Drafts Collide. I got an album, a record. Now you're gonna see the real victory. Such a beautiful game. Oh my god, David! David, I'm at the very end of the game. I can't pause it.
Don't leave me.
HG Dagon, hello.
It's gonna be okay.
Welcome in, everybody.
Okay, huh?
David, I'm at the very end of the game. Yeah, go hide. Go hide.
Incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want.
Thank you so much for the raid, though. Welcome in, everybody.
You're okay.
We're in a very dramatic ending scene.
You're okay.
Well, there's a lot going on right now. Okay, but why did her flowers turn different? Like, why are they a different color? All the rainbows. It should have been you, Verso. Aww. You can stop painting now. Yeah, now we can stop painting. Get some rest. Aw.
I will miss you guys.
You're together forever. Group hug. So sweet. They got that sad violin going. One of my BFFs. No, they're just gonna brush fingertips. No kissing. Lune, my queen. She's like, I've had it. I'm just gonna plop down right here. She's, I'm done. The dramatic sad violin.
It's okay.
They're like, you know what the scene needs.
It's us.
She is an icon. She's an icon, she's a legend. It's the epilogue, A Life to Love. So he was painting, not the daughter. Right, that was, I think, when Verso had created the canvas, he was a kid. And part of him got trapped in the canvas.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent
Okay, so this is back in the real world.
dans le creux de nos mains.
So there's Daddy
Le monde
Renoir.
se dessine. l'un peint de rêve,
There's the mom.
où le chagrin s'efface,
Yes, that's the real daughter with the... Yes, yep.
l'autre nu et réel.
And look, there's a... SK... See, SK still lives on. But yeah, this is Alicia, the real daughter. And she can't speak. And they have one other child that's still alive. Wait, what is the 33rd of December? It's the 33rd December 1905 is the death date for... Okay, that's the other daughter, Clair. I don't think that's why it's called Expedite. Well, it could be tied to... Basically, the paintress would paint a number, and like anybody that was that age or older would dissolve into petals. And that just happened to be this expedition that we went out on. No, the one that just sat down only existed in the painting. Yeah, it's speculated, assumed that when you make a canvas, you impart a bit of your soul to give it life. Gotcha. They have SKA plushies in the world, but we don't. Yeah, I could get that Etsy shop going. We'll make a killing selling SKA plushies. She did not go in the canvas with us. I've seen nothing about this game other than this. Don't you ever just like read the very ending of a book and then go back to the beginning? They're healing. See, this is what they needed. I'm glad Alicia is not sulking in her room. Totally following along. This was the sibling therapy. Yeah. They needed to get their asses out into the real world and be with each other. Listen to me. Oh my god. Okay, this reminds me of the ending of Labyrinth. When Sarah sees her friends in the mirror. So those are the real clothes. Was it at the cost of an entire world? Yeah. It's a cost worth paying, right? I thought that girl has no hands, but I realized she's just holding the doll. She's just holding that doll. The SKA doll. She does have hands. She's missing, I think, an eye. And she's all Freddy Krueger burned up. But also, if you came in with any one of the raids, glad to have you here. Sorry if you're like, I have no idea what's happening in this game. I've been trying to finish this for a while. Now we can sit and chat through the credits. Can she not speak because of the fire? Yes, yeah. The real Verso was the friends we made along the way. Like, imagine if the simulation theory is true in our world and some godlike figure said, sorry, you guys existing is killing my wife and probably my daughter, so goodbye. I mean, would we even know? Like, wouldn't it just happen immediately and we wouldn't know any, like, different? Like, would it be all dragged out like this? Well, imagine we did. Luna and Seal knew, for example. You know, they accomplished their mission. Dizzy, I went with Verso. I said, Alicia, you need to get your ass back out into the real world and deal with your shit. That's what I did. I went on your YouTube and my god, we have 16, now 17 parts for this game to watch. Yeah, and like, I haven't even done all of the side questy stuff. I often got lost in the areas because there's no mini map and a lot of the places kind of look alike, and so I felt like I was going in circles so much. Yes, Dizzy, I think I'm gonna look it up on YouTube and see the other one. So like out on the world, there is a world map, but like you go into these dungeon type areas and there's no maps in there. Press select and load up like 10 minutes ago. Oh, does it just have you at the very end? Oh, there's Gustav. Oh yeah, Maxence Quazorla is the, is Esquier. Try and see, but it put me before Renoir. Okay. They all had 2 motion captures. Okay, so I push... Okay, so he did Verso as well. Verso and Gustav. Maybe that's why they look so much alike. Are the other characters just other people in the team not related to... Correct, yeah. Part of me views the canvas as just another world, just like ours. I think of the painters as gods, and these particular ones are not benevolent ones. But like, why do they have power? And like, also, what do the writers do? Can you go into like their book world? I want to know about the writers. Or the musicians. Or the musicians, who knows? Sequel game about the writers, right? There was this series that I read. I think it's called The Land of Stories. It was written by the guy that played Kurt on Glee, Chris Colfer. They were like children's books, but I enjoyed them. Speaking of like going into stories and worlds. So what's next? Throwing pancakes at enemies and songs by Colette? Is that a reference to a movie? Next, game-wise, is Fear the Spotlight. What if the writers actually wrote this? They thought they were living their lives, but it's actually already written. And it's just a loop. I've been pushing buttons and I can't do anything with this. We'll just listen to this beautiful music. Yeah, so apparently there's another group, Elisa, that is like writers, and they're also powerful. Yeah. Now I'm gonna be stuck with deep thoughts all night. Yeah, because where does the writers... So, you don't really even hear about the writers until towards the end, and they're... A group of them apparently are the ones that lit the Desandre house on fire. Gustav's name is before Verso. Ha, take that! This is a reference to Rhapsody. Okay, I do have that on the to-do. I do have that on deck. Yeah, I figured tonight I would finish this game, maybe do some like extra exploration, watch the other ending. And I was wrong on Colette. It's actually Cornet, like the instrument. And then tomorrow we'll finish Night Cry. And then I'm off Wednesday, and then Thursday I'll be at Troy's stream for Trevor Project fundraising. And then Friday we'll start Fear the Spotlight. Cornet is the main character, right, of Rhapsody? I was thinking about it. I was like, it's kind of like what I've been having with an RPG and a horror game. So I'll have, instead of Night Cry, it'll be Fear the Spotlight, and instead of Clair Obscur, it'll be Rhapsody. The ending is what really made me like Verso. He's manipulative, a liar, but he just wanted what's best for both his families and is willing to do anything to help them. He redeemed himself in my eyes. Bibas Nue? She is. Okay. I haven't read or watched too much stuff about Rhapsody because I wanted to let it be a surprise for me. Aw, thank you. Y'all, thank you. This is a cute piece of art. Did Painted Verso have his own personality, or was he like real Verso? That's a great question. I don't know if they answer that. I think he has like the memories, but wait, how could he have them? I guess he would have had memories up until his death? I don't know. Are we gonna try to see the other ending? I think let's see where it's gonna put me in here. Okay, yeah, this is before Renoir, even. Right? No. That's the way to Renoir. He was his own, but Renoir painted Visage, he who hides truth with lies based on real Verso. So he very likely was the same in the real world. A schemer. A schemer. Okay, so is there like a New Game Plus type thing? Oh, okay, so YouTube video for the, yeah, we'll watch a YouTube video. Run towards where Renoir is, okay. Let's see what happens. Mama? Hello? Well, is this expected behavior? Press select and load and you should be able to go. Oh, was the little boy there? The little boy isn't even here though. Okay, let's see what this does, Dizzy. Oh. Oh, well, I was saying because I knew you talked to him. No, good call. Good call. One of them was by the... Oh, one of them was by the flag. Did I not already talk to you? Oh, no, the boy has gone silent, so I talked to him. But he was there before. What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Okay, YouTube time. YouTube. What? What? Okay. Expedition 33 ending. Mayo. Let's see what this pulls up. Oh, YouTube. Dizzy, I didn't have any more, I don't think, reloads. I don't think I did. Thank you, Yak. No, I super appreciate that. It's like you read my mind. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. I think this is where we're at, right? David, it is not safe. David, I am telling you, you cannot be here. Thank you so much for the raid. I super appreciate it. But yeah, I'm at the very end and I'm going back to see more ending stuff. So David and his timing. David, I super appreciate you. No. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm so sorry if you saw something that spoiled it, but take good care of yourself. Y'all, if you don't follow David Hypnos, give him a check out. He's lovely. Also playing Clair Obscur. So I was like, I need to be hyper vigilant and tell you to get out of here. Take good care of yourself. Have a lovely evening. Run, David. Chris, hello. How are you? It's good to see you. Why is nothing working? Why? Hold on one second. Okay, did that work? Okay, cool. Great. Okay. I was like, just making sure David's out of here. Okay, so this is, we're going to choose the other thing. So I'm tired of this, Grandpa. You old ass man. I should change the title to I'm finishing Clair Obscur. Don't come in unless you have finished it. Don't look.
You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
I'm on scared.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
You saw it too. already wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here, I have a chance.
Blazing Fire, hi, welcome in. Hi, Mrs. Blazing Fire, how are you? Thank you so much for the raid. We've gone back to the ending of this game to make a different choice to see another ending.
Stop quoting Papa.
How are you all this evening? Happy Monday. Thank you so much. What were you up to tonight? Doing some Call of Duty.
It's time to stop painting.
Also, if y'all are wanting to play this game, don't watch. This is, like I said, the ending, but you can make a choice or making a different choice.
Doctor! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Not too bad. I got a big job waiting on me tomorrow. I was just trying everything out. Okay, we did our first. How did everything go? I know I'm really impressed that y'all are doing test streams. It's good to do those. I've done like the bandwidth test mode, but then it's just not the same as like having everything going. It's so good to see you guys as always. It's sad to see the real boy Verso like sadly going back to painting after she swipes her right? Like, what has he been feeling this entire time? Because Elisa, we've like ran into this like vestige of him at like different locations around the map. And actually, Renoir, the curator, like used to be at camp with us. Because there's like a version of their manor that's in the game that you can explore. So it all kind of connects together, confusingly. The Blazing Fire, if you need to go rest up for your big job tomorrow, I'm glad that you got a test stream in. Yeah, completely understand. Daryl, thank you for coming in with Blazing Fire. It's good to see you. How are you? Twiggle, welcome back from your lurk. So sad. It seems like he wants to stop, right? He's exhausted. And I feel like he's just been doing this like because his family has been making him. Like he feels obligated to his family. But what if he thinks of his family? Daryl, I'm doing really well. I'm at the end of this game. I just finished it, but I came back to finish it again with it, like, and make a different choice. How about you? How was your day? Yeah, he's stuck in here. And he's like, okay, we're gonna fight Ismael and see what happens. Let's see the ending this... Oh, shit. Doing well in my day. I'm glad to read all that. That's good stuff. Will we make it before the ad break happen? You know, that's a great question, Elisa. Maybe we should just pause it, because you know there's going to be another long scene. So we'll just pause it. We'll take our break now, and then we'll fight Verso, and then see the ending. So good call. I know I saw that pop up, and I was like, can I make it through this fight and then pause it before it happens? I know. It's been wonderful timing all night long. I'm really glad that I have something that pops up to tell me that there's an ad incoming. Okay, so yeah, we'll pause it here, and then when I get back, we'll finish it. Okay, welcome back. It is officially time to officially finish. And I went back to the right screen, right? Okay, good deal.
Take down their shields. Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone.
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
You got this, Mael. Oh dang, one hit. And we got another album, I think, or another record. Maybe it was the same name.
Thank you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please.
That was very fast.
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me. Please. I don't want this life.
Stop saying that.
I don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life. Help me. Help me.
She's just not listening to him. We did slay him. Hi, Steffi. I felt it. Her eyes. She's like, it's my way or the highway. I will cut you down. I'm gonna live in this painting forever.
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
Okay, let's see what this epilogue is like. I was like, I feel like Runner is streaming right now, and you were absolutely correct. She was like, I don't care, we will live on forever in this canvas that's all a mess. My darn Taco Bell order got canceled. Twiggle, did they tell you why it got canceled? That's disappointing. Not the Taco Bell cancellation. SKA, okay. Making his belly bounce. Oh, there's Gustav. Lune and CL, and I guess this is Verso Reborn. Oh wait, no, that's not Gustav, that's CL's husband? But couldn't she have also brought back Gustav? Oh, there is Gustav, okay. With Sophie, oh, and Sophie's back. Love the blue. Like, does he always need, like, the mechanical arm? Does it do something? Is it, like, a go-go gadget arm? Hmm. Okay, jump scare. Interesting. Wait, so I'm confused because is that Verso? Are there two Versos now? There's a child Verso and this adult Verso. Nara, hello. I'm scared. Sorry to scare you. How are you? How was your weekend? How's everything going? You will play the piano now. Benergy, hello. He was really bad at piano. I could have played that. Not this, the Dawn. That was one of Gustav's apprentices. Oh. Gotcha, okay. I thought that was the Papa. At first I thought it was Renoir too. I'm cool. I'm good. Cool game. I like the music. How are you? I'm doing really well. I just finished this game tonight. There are spoilers. There are two endings. There are two endings, and I did another ending first, so we came back to see this ending. Looky, credits! I think I managed to take so much time cleaning up that I avoided any spoilies. Okay. You probably want to keep looking away. Verso's ending felt more like an ending. Yes, I agree. I agree. I think that ending felt good to me. Like, this ending obviously had like a bit of a jump scare, and one character's basically forcing her will on everybody. When I first did this ending, I was like, oh, the good one. Then I saw how badly Verso didn't want to play, and her eyes having the same as her mom's, and I was like, this is bad. This is bad. Because of the endings, I had to stop people from talking about it. It was getting really heated. Did you love it? It's received high praise. Oh, I did enjoy this game. Today, like, I've been at the point where I was like, I'm ready to finish the story. Like, I've enjoyed it, but I want to know how it ends. I'm calling Thedia the media. I don't know if I'll ever play it, but I always love. Runner chats. Mael's ending kind of bums me out. Damn you, Verso. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything else. Did Twiggle say... The Grubhub said something went wrong with the order. Twiggle, I hope Grubhub gets its shit together so you can get your Taco Bell. And that's a them problem, so they owe you a free meal. Steffi, we're gonna have Steffi call Taco Bell or Grubhub. What's this version of... Oh, okay, so... Mael normally has like long red hair, and then after you discover something, her hair is like white. Taco Bell is so not food. It's not allowed some places in Canada. Don't reorder. It's good for fighting. Oh yeah, the arm is good for fighting Nevrons. Oh, Pink It Out, thank you for helping explain to Elisa. It's young Kurt Russell and Goldie. He just farts and it's like, okay, I'm out. Diva, I'm out. Okay, I think I got on everything. I had to stop people from talking about it. It was okay, I read that. People were getting really heated about the endings, like, get a life. Go-Go Gadget, right? That's why I was like, it's got the Go-Go Gadget arm. That makes sense. I get that way with JRPGs as well. Story may be captivating, but sometimes a few hours beyond. The Goldilocks zone. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It has great music, good characters. I'm glad to have experienced it, especially that I could experience it with all of you. Yeah, both of them bum me out, but hers... Yeah, I feel like that ending... I don't know, I really liked that ending. It felt like good and final and like positive in the way of healing. With Dishonored, you can get like 5 endings just by where you aim your gun. Dang, 5 just from where you aim your gun. I think I played a bit of Dishonored 2. I feel like someone gifted it to me, and I was like, I've never played this series before. And I messed around with it for a while. I never finished it. Touch some grass, right? Touch some grass. Painted Alicia hints at third ending. She talks about Eileen, how Eileen paints life, Renoir paints death, and she asks Mael, what will you paint? But that ending shows she fell to the same coping / addiction that Eileen did. While cleaning, my mom... Okay, hold on. I was like, you're cleaning your mom. While cleaning, my mom heard your voice and was like, who is that? They could narrate anything and I would listen. Oh, that is so sweet of your mom to say. Well, thank you for relaying that comment. Love Dishonored. Steffi, I feel like... Okay, but you also love the BioShock games. Not that those are the same thing. I feel like I learned so much about everybody every time we talk. You didn't finish the second one. Same. Not cleaning my mom. Men in Black style. Is that from Dishonored? So we know which ending you got. We know which ending you got. Huge BioShock fan. I never finished Infinite. I don't know if y'all know this about me.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Nara, thank you for the Jill Valentine. I have a friend who's playing... Actually, 2 different streamers today were playing Resident Evil games, and I don't think either one of them had played Resident Evil games before. One of them was playing the Resident Evil 3 remake, and one of them was playing the Resident Evil 2 remake. And to, like, watch people who don't normally play more horror-ish games play these games, it was a treat. It was a treat. But thank you so much for the bits and for the Jill Valentine. You didn't finish BioShock Infinite either. Did I read that? I read that. Snickle Fritz, thank you for the stretch. Thank you for taking care of me. Everybody, I invite you to stretch. Verbiage, while tidying up the kitchen in the presence of my mother and my laptop speakers accompanying. I got it. I got there. It was just like when I read it out loud at first. You know how some things like sound in your head and then you say it out loud and you're like, oh. I'm not sick. I don't think I'm sick. Just that Lady Gaga disease. Stealth doesn't matter, which is advice I was given. You smell like blood. Girl. Okay, I think I'm gonna head to bed. I was so invested in this last hour of this game. You are so welcome, Elisa. Thanks for coming back by. Thank you for answering all my questions. Chat as well. Thank you. Sweet dreams to you. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Get some good rest. It's been absolutely lovely having you here. Thank you for asking the questions, because I forget a lot of stuff about the game, and so like saying it out loud, I'm like, oh. Plus we have people in the chat who've also finished the game and are so kind to explain things. I'd have done the exact same. Bioshock Infinite also, aka Fox News Disneyland, great game because you can hook fascists. You can sky hook fascists in the face, then reload the save and do it again. Yeah, I don't remember how many hours I put into that game, but I was like, wait a second. What is going on here? To slay. Adopting to slay officially. Thank you for this gift. You're absolutely welcome. To slay Tuesday. That's why, like, if I'm playing a scary game on Tuesdays, I call it Terror to Slay. There's also 3 songs, which in English are A Life to Paint, A Life to Love, and A Life to Dream. But we only got the first 2 as endings. It's a conspiracy. Oh. Yak, you are on that dark web of conspiracy theories with Expedition 33. Also, thank you for the follow. I do have anonymous follows, so if you are lurking in chat, please enjoy your lurk. Diva, it's called Reddit. Okay. I just spend my time reading the Infinity Nikki Reddit. That's like what I get in my email. It's like, you might be interested in this, and it's usually someone being like, talking about Infinity Nikki stuff. The music in this reminds me of Nier Replicant. It's gorgeous. I've heard really good things about that series. I haven't played the Nier series. But it looks very stylish, and if it's got good music. Repost it? Was that like another site? Diva, it's called Reddit. Diva. I have you to explain it all to me. Okay. So I saw the indie. Oh, you know what? I want to go get the, I wanted to go get this journal. Just what you call Reddit, repost it. Okay, so we should be able to fast travel out of here. What's a costume? Okay, I can put everybody back in their regular costumes. Now that we've seen the ending. What did they look like before? Okay, so there's Expedition. These plain-ass outfits. No, I've seen it all now. I've seen it all. Look at all these clothes that I have. Look at all these outfits. And I have different hairstyles as well. Okay, Lune with that short hair is serving. I love it. Luna, hello, how are you? Welcome in. He looks like hide your wife, hide your kids, and pirate shorts. It's his little swimsuit. It's his little swimsuit. Bun. I still need to play Automata, but Replicant is absolutely worth playing. Remarkable, thoughtful sci-fi. My only whinge was the needless sexualization of one of the main characters, who was also among the more compelling. Gotcha. Oh, have you ever played, I was talking about this earlier, Shadow Hearts. I played Kudelka. I love Kudelka. Really, really enjoyed that. And then I went to play Shadow Hearts, which is like the spiritual successor sequel to Kudelka. And the main character is like so like early 2000s horny and like lecherous toward one of the other main characters that I was like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm so sick of this character. And I quit. And I'm like, I'd like to go back and do it because I know like the rest in the series are really, I think there's 2 sequels. But it's just like, ugh, getting through this nasty ass person. Earning the additional endings takes a little extra time, but it's not tedious. There's, okay, we got multiple endings again. Okay, did you all know that the first Resident Evil has, I want to say it has like 6 different endings? Because you can play the first Resident Evil as Jill or Chris, and then depending on who you save or have with you at the end, gives you a different ending. I totally forgot what Verso actually looked like. Just this person. Pingadot, did you say Lune with, I love this like short bob? That's not her like costume hair, but I think it looks so good on her. I didn't know much about Shadow Hearts. I could be curious, just maintaining our scruples and all that. Yeah, what I loved about Kudelka, it's a PS1 horror JRPG, and the entire cast of characters, like in your party, there's 3. So it's like a very contained story, and you're exploring this Gothic monastery that's been abandoned, except for like a couple, like a married couple that are the caretakers, and you find a lot of like possessed furniture, but some of the enemies are really creepy, and the story's interesting. Kudelka's like a psychic medium who hears the spirit calling out for help, and she's been like kicked out of her group. And so she's just out exploring, and she meets these other characters. And then Shadow Hearts, since I haven't finished it, I don't quite know the story, but it's another, I guess, Gothic fantasy RPG. Okay, I want to go out to the continent. I want to go fly around on Esquier. We did it.
I'm the fastest ball.
Okay, what I'm looking for is not that. Is I think right around here. I wish I could set like an objective marker. I think I read about that. That's like a tower that you fight up the levels. I just discovered the VOD channel. Yeah, I put them into little playlists, so that way there's a forever, like scrapbook. This looks like a rotisserie chicken.
Hang on tight.
Esquier, people want to eat you. This looks like this looks like a rotisserie chicken. This is a rotisserie chicken. It's a flying rotisserie chicken. LMG, hello. So I went into the canyon and I found a cave, but now I want to explore the cave. Have you done much caving? How are you? How was your weekend? I'm gonna watch the Scooby-Doo YouTube VODs. Those games, the Scooby-Doo and the Piglets, those games were harder than, I was not ready for their difficulty. Oh, I'm already way over here. Scooby-Doo, yeah, I had it a few times with Scooby-Doo. Wait, have I been? What is this place? I've been here, haven't I?
Flush Flashing through the sky. Flashing through the sky.
Okay, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this. I can't be distracted right now. I'm on a mission to find a journal.
Hang on tight.
I have not done caving. That is why I have not gone. I want a companion to go. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe a companion or a small team or like a guide that knows what they're doing.
Flashing through the sky.
I played through Until Dawn like 4 times and got 3 different endings. I killed everyone off and got the worst ending. Killed Emily and Chris by accident on the 2nd ending. On the 3rd, everyone survived and I got the best ending. I know there's alternative endings, but I did not feel... Yeah, especially like with YouTube. And you can just watch the ending if you really want to see how it plays out differently. Now, where is it that I'm trying to go here? It looks a lot closer.
Tight. Hang on tight.
You went through hell on that Scooby-Doo. Oh my god, yeah. Tears.
Hang on tight.
That's the only time I cry in video games. It's when they're super difficult. Like, what do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Through the sky. Hang on tight.
Okay, is this where I need to go? What are y'all doing? Yes, this is what I want. I want it.
Julie, search and rescue. I know what I saw. He died. Fucking died. That attack destroyed half his torso. There's no walking away from that. But when I found him, he was unconscious but whole. His uniform was destroyed, yes, but his chest was merely bruised. He says the blast just missed him, and it was chaotic during battle, so I probably misunderstood what I saw. Bullshit! Absolute bloody bullshit!
The tea.
He and his father keep saying the paintress is the solution, not the problem. But I don't buy it anymore. I think they're lying about what happened to Expedition Zero. Somehow, everyone else died, but they walked out without a scratch. It hurts to think he'd betray us. But nobody ever expects to be betrayed. His mistake, though, is thinking his charm is sufficient to sell his lies. We'll take him tomorrow night. Claude, Louise, and Dion are no fools. They saw what I saw. We will get answers. And if he is a traitor, then he will share the fate of traitors.
Okay, so this is about Verso, right? Somebody caught on to Verso's sneaky whims, sneakiness. Ah, okay. I feel like there was another one up in here. Girl, what are you... Yes, there is one. Okay, let me kill these nasties. Let me get rid of these nasties. Anara, have you played any of the Scooby-Doo games? I wish that there were more Scooby-Doo games. His stinkiness. At first I thought that said his stinkies. Oh no, not this. Not this. Mama. Get out of here. Oh no, I don't want to hit that one. So creepy. Isn't this thing nasty? Don't you just hate it?
Take down that shield.
Minoko.
I have anti-blight, you biatch. Ooh. Shit. I didn't know this until later, but you actually see Julie in one of Mael's nightmares. Is there something that lets you know that it's Julie? Context clues, but not other than that. Gotcha.
Watch out. Prohibited violence, yes.
I forgot. These nasties. Summon your blighted waves, Diva. You have anti-blight. You suck. Oh shit. Love the trebuchet version of Minoko. Isn't it cute? Shoots a little fire out. Or electricity, I guess. Those electric balls.
Let's go. Not impressed.
Time to hit big.
Careful now. I'd love a dance.
Oh my goodness, my flinching. Oh yeah, I wonder what Creation's Foot gives me.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yak, did you get your characters up to level 99?
This will hurt.
Bring it on.
Is that a goal of yours? Oop.
Let's dance.
Gonna wait for a few updates to see what quality of life they add. That's smart.
Let's go faster. Let's go faster. Oh,
What a choose. Maximum damage.
Oh, I forgot they did that. Ooh,
Finesse and grace.
nasty.
My favorite part. Get ready.
I feel like this is harder than Renoir, or like longer.
En garde.
Like I know I fought these things before.
This will hurt.
You're outmatched.
At least it's not that. Oh my god, the Sky Snake, that was what, 49 minutes? I'd already forgotten about that. That was a journey. A long journey. That was such a, yeah, it really was. The way my hands were so sweaty. Trying to hold this controller. Like I've gone so long now, I can't turn back, you know? Can't turn back now. With a 200 time parry, yeah. That. Snickle Fritz, you have a great memory.
Let's carve apart.
I'm going back down memory lane thinking about those nasties. Lovely feet. Oh my god, why won't it just die? Just die already. Of course. We've got a level 29 longer shell. Let's say so. Okay, here's another journal. With the Pictos upgraded.
Perfect.
I miss you. I don't have the right to miss you, but I do. I wish I could talk to you. Tell you. Fuck. I don't know what I would tell you. Just ask that you forgive me. Julie. Forgive me. I'm not a traitor. I'm not. I'm trying to save. I'm trying
Me, you
to
love me.
save us all.
Tell me you love me.
But you're right. I am a coward. I'm a fucking coward. You deserved to know why, but I couldn't. I couldn't face you properly. Not, and still do, what had to be done. Papa believes you're Clair's creation, and even if you're not, we can no longer trust you. But I think you just wanted answers. Why? Why couldn't you just let it go? Why did you convince them to abduct me, interrogate me? No. Fuck, I shouldn't say that. You thought I was a traitor. You were doing what you thought was right, just like we are. I swear to you, I'm doing what's right. I should have known when you started questioning things that you wouldn't be fooled. But how could I even explain? You'd have thought I'd gone mad. Doppelgangers. Canvas worlds. Man. But Papa's right. We can't take the risk. Too much is at stake. It had to be done. It had to. Clair already took our sister. If we want to save our family, our world, our people, we can't take any chances. And once we free Mama, she'll bring you back. It won't be forever. I promise. I promise. We deserve to live. All of us. We deserve to exist.
Okay, so Verso and Julie were in love, and then she found out that he was tricking them. Juicy.
Verso.
Oh. Dot.
Let's go.
The juice I needed. The drama. We saw some lightning. The other beret outfits looked pretty cool. Yeah, we can put them on. They also have these baguette outfits. And they have like a baguette strapped on their back. Yeah, love the beret. What about this hair? The gestural hair. The troll hair. Oh, I didn't see... Oh my goodness, that's some really loud thunder. Oh, and they now have the civilian outfits, I guess, from Mael's ending. It's kind of like Infinity Nikki. All the outfits. Look at all these. Yeah, don't pull your sister's hair. I still haven't found all the missing gestural kids. I don't think I found any since the last time I played. 4 of my 9. They were just gonna stay missing. Does she have something else I still wanted to learn? Stormcaller. Hi, Frog. Yes, I did make a little Discord. It finally happened after 2 years of being like, no, I don't want that shit. More so of like me being just like, I don't know if I have like the but having it like be an invite only type thing, I feel like has been better for me. They all die anyway, so what's it matter? Well, I was like, if I'm gonna go do some like side questy things, do I need more skills? But Frog, how have you been? Mudborn. Sapling absorption. Valid, I hope you didn't... No, like it was definitely one of those things that I was like, I feel like when I know the time's right, I'll know I will feel like more inclined to do it, and it was just the time. And it hasn't felt like, this is too much or overwhelming, so... You know, I'm doing really well. We finished the game. We saw both endings. And we've been having lots of thunderstorms lately. So I was like looking around because I was like, is that thunder again? And then I saw lightning. It's going to be working out of town this week, so he's already gone to bed. Has to leave at 6 in the morning. So be as loud. I should be as loud as possible. I watched the Verso one. The Verso one, okay, for me that was like, I liked that ending. Like I felt good that the family was out and together, like dealing with their grief together. You know, it seemed more hopeful. Like healing's gonna happen. So I'm actually only missing 4 feet for Monoko. Sakabatat Fire. I'm just looking at these. I haven't ever really looked at these. Yeah, I know if I watched it on my own while playing, I would have cried. Especially with the sad violin music that they threw in.
What will you do when this is all over? I'm having trouble imagining you living a normal life in Lumiere.
Yeah. I'm not sure I can live in a city anymore. I don't know. What about you?
Not even a tiny violin.
Well, since we mere mortals can't leave this canvas, my El has kind of...
Oh, that's right.
Do you mean
A painting inside this painting.
Everyone's just gonna keep living in their fantasy worlds. Wait, Frog, did you play this off, like, by yourself? Oh, I didn't know there might be another. Mael finds a spot where she can write. Spends some time writing in Gustav's journal. She writes about everything, the painters, Eileen, Renoir, so no matter what happens, the truth will be written somewhere. She is sure that when she brings the apprentices back, they will want to read the story. I don't know if I'd seen that one. Mael heads back. I did not, but I've watched a couple of friends playing through it. It's a long journey. It's been a good story. It's been a good ride. All the good stuff. Like, I feel I'm at that part of like, okay. I haven't done everything, but I feel satisfied. Seen the ending, seen how the story played out. Let's see what this thing is. This a chromatic thing? Chromatica. It is a chromatica ball. Wait, shit, it's up high.
That spills some ink.
I don't know how like to fight this thing. I wonder if there's like a because it's just gonna dodge everything, right? Okay, well, a couple of those things hit. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. I should give like a shooting, like build a shooting one. Oh.
Ready to parry.
Right here, about 4, we'll take a break. Taking out those chromatic baddies. Okay, was this the thing that I was like, oh, I can't get distracted right now? Well, there's all this. Okay. This building. Uh-oh. Jasper is up and meowing. Where'd he...
Flash through the sky.
Oh, it's this thing. Flying Manor, danger. Love danger. How's everybody's health? Good, good, good. Wait, where did the entrance go? See what this madness is like. Oh, also, hold on, what? Base shield, energizing start, solidifying. Maybe I'll have you learn something new, babes. While we're doing it. Torso. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. Looks like a killer assassin. She's ready to slay. Well, I guess I could try it and yeah. That might be a future endeavor. Okay, the ad is going to start. We're going to take a quick little break and then we'll paddle through here a bit more and then raid out and be done for the evening. So see you all in just a few. Anara, can you hear me? I use the HyperX Quadcast S. It is HyperX Quadcast S. I think they like have a second one come out. Like there's a second one out now, like a HyperX Quadcast S2. That recently just came out. You're so welcome, absolutely. This was a mic quite a few of my streamer friends had, and it always sounded really good. And then it was on sale last summer, so I got it. My first, you might have seen me back on my laptop when I was streaming for my brothers. I had the headset mic. That was just like a cheap headset that I gotten years ago or something. But like doing filter setup made it sound pretty good, I thought, for like being a headset mic. Hold on, Jasper's... One sec. Yes, the Scooby-Doo series and Piglet's Big Adventure. We need Jasper's yowling and throwing a tantrum because Nate shut the door to the bedroom so he can get some sleep. And Jasper's like, there are no locked, shut doors in this house. Okay, let's get back to it. See what's left in this area. I guess I just got into this area. Anara, are you looking into purchasing a new microphone? Fiona doesn't do closed doors either. Like, it's funny because, you know, if you take a shower, they don't mind if that door is closed, if you're like using the restroom. But like any other door cannot be closed. And Jumbles, I looked, and Jumbles is like snoozing on the couch, wrapped up in the Golden Girls blanket, and Jasper's the one that's having a tantrum. Jasper's having a tantrum. Just popping it on throne in case they request. Oh, that's such a great idea. Is that something you're thinking you might do, or some like ASMR videos? Another streamer I watch, launched some ASMR videos on their YouTube. You should consider like meditation ASMR, kind of like Headspace talk-throughs. I do love a good meditation, a nice rambling talk. Dang, Jasper, yeah, Jasper's being a little problem child. Fiona comes to the bathroom with me. She's been good about nap time since my surgery though. She scratches a little bit, then goes away instead of her usual. I break down this door. Maybe for offline content, just like a walk with a best friend, something. That does sound healing. Healing and not super difficult. Yeah, I haven't done like any recorded stuff.
This is where she lived.
Wait, this is where the paintress lived? Oh, there's a little... okay. Steffi, go to sleep, Steffi. Get some sweet dreams, Steffi. Have a wonderful Tuesday, Steffi. Perfect for it. Well, thank you. Snoring. Yes, get yourself some good rest, Steffi. I hope Tuesday goes well for you. You are here. What is this place? It's her home. Or here in this canvas. We used to play here a lot with the others. But now the one here, she is not her. She will never be. And she knows that. Who are you talking about? Steffi says, good night, y'all. Sweet dreams. Good night, Steffi. I didn't even notice the type. Goodbye. Goodbye. Don't get bitten. Everything is always about her. About her painting, her sculpting. Everything has to be perfect, but perfect I have never been. And perfect she is not, the one who is here now. Maybe it's better to forget all of this. But she is trapped here behind this door in her atelier, forever painting. How do we open the door behind you? The colors, bring back the color to her paintings. She mocked Aileen's creation, trapped by her own paintings. Her Nevron stole her colors. If you could find them and unpaint them, then maybe she will be free. Is that the chromatic Nevrons? So is this Clea that's in the painting? Okay. Like a little elevator. Tail. It is. Very cute, love that. Oh, that's, what in the world? We got monsters galore. But maybe I just need to fight the big one? Oh, they're strong. I mean, this place did say danger. Yeah, I'm like making no distance on them. Scenery is so beautiful, and the fights are very epic. Nara, have you played like any JRPGs or RPGs or no, I don't want to do that one.
You're outmatched.
Yeah, the game looks beautiful. The environments are really cool. These are some beefy enemies. How did I miss this? How did I miss this? Okay, yeah, what is that giant train blob? Oh no, not this thing.
Maximum damage. I want to choose. Watch out. Likes you. Bring it on. Time for mayhem. Maximum damage. Too style.
Blade sharp.
Remassen. Got a little weapon upgrade. Okay, maybe I just want to go. Did it see me? I have to fight this thing to get to the other thing. Oh no.
Let's spill some ink. Take down the shield.
Watch out.
That's better.
Get ready.
Let's dance.
Time to bleed.
Okay.
Oh no, not the heal.
Oh well. Get ready.
I'm ready. Now. Disappear. Okay.
Get ready. It likes you. Not impressed. Maximum damage.
Oh shoot.
Violence.
The dance begins.
Okay, I guess this is like the thing I need to kill to bring color back. Ooh, that looks hard and scary.
Let's have a path.
Geology, the final boss. The final boss of the game is geology all along. No, the ghost lady is scary, like the noise she makes.
Take down the shield.
Violence. Not impressed.
Oh crap, that just absorbed it. Hi V, how are you doing?
Incoming. Sweet taste of battle.
I'm doing okay. I finished the game. I technically finished the game. I saw both endings, and so I'm just kind of doing some exploration stuff before ending for the night.
Watch out, my Al. My favorite part. Not impressed.
That's better. That's better.
Let's carve a path.
I wish that I could switch his weapon. A snowstorm arrives. Oh shit.
Your turn to dance.
Ready to parry.
I need anti-freeze.
Bring it on. Oh well. You're outmatched.
This will hurt.
Mother shoot.
Minoko, get ready.
Parry it. Verso dodge.
Let's have some fun. Witness. What to choose?
Time to hit big. This will hurt.
I'd love a dance. Let's go faster. Your turn to shine.
Let's go.
is another one of those long fights.
This will hurt.
Clearly.
Just try it.
That's better.
Watch out, my owl.
The dance begins.
Your turn to shine.
I'm afraid.
Bring it on. Watch out.
Blades sharp. Get out of this, Countess.
I'd never used her, like, big special. Okay. Slade. Ending on a high note. Ending on a victory. An anti-burn. Immune to burn. That would have been helpful so long ago. Snowin. Thank you all for being my good luck charms. Got me through that. What was that? Like, I don't want to go fight another thing. Can I just leave? Can I just go? Am I done? Can I just be done? I just want to go save my game. The real luck was the friends. It was the friends I made along the way. I'm so glad that we got to experience the story together. These lights turning on scared me. I'm afraid that I'm going to get jump scared by something. Like an evil lantern is going to come get me. Well, shit, I don't want to fight you. Diva. I can't. I think it said it was saving. Oh my god, I got jump scared by Momo today. For some reason, I didn't expect him to say anything, even though he's always talking about barbecue. I don't know, I was tired. Momo got you. It was like, surprise, I'm still here. Also, what's over here? What's over here? Chroma chameleon. Oh, here's something.
Well, that will help.
Charging alteration. Red, gold, and green. You know it. You know it. Okay, I'm gonna go back up to the little save camp. Pass through the galaxy. It's just after midnight, but I think I feel good. I don't want to get, you know, sucked into another long battle. I feel good with the ending. I might do some more stuff like off stream, but I feel like we got to see both endings. We got everything we wanted.
Well, that will help.
Now, okay, so there's elevators all over. Now, we got closure. We got closure, which is what I wanted, you know? I wanted us to be able to see the end of the story together, and we did. So many lovely people decided to raid over here, which was super kind. Oh, there's New Game Plus. Okay, well. Let's go over here as I look for someone to raid. And while I do that, before I do that, I want to say, speaking of raids, thank you so much, Blazing Fire, for the raid earlier. I hope that your test stream went well. Hope that you got everything figured out. Congratulations on getting it all set up so you can start streaming again. David Hypnos, thank you so much for the raid. I hope that you're sleeping well and that you avoided all the spoileries. Bexberry, thank you again for the raid. That was so sweet of you. And Hogue-like Woe, thank you for kicking off the triple raid bow. That was very sweet. I appreciate it. Then I shall spend tomorrow watching story summary and analyses. Exactly. You can find out the rest of it and then report back. You're so welcome, Anara. It's always so lovely hanging out with you, chatting with you. I just think you're so lovely. Generally, that's something I do for games I play, but I'm invested by osmosis or something. It's got like an interesting story, you know? Yeah, I will be back tomorrow around 8:30 for another ending. We will be finishing Nightcry. I think I'm in the last scene of the final chapter, so we'll see how Nightcry ends. I should get the good ending. I think there's multiple endings for Nightcry as well. Like endings that can like actually end the story outside of deaths as well. Jasper, thank you, sweetheart. Yep. But y'all, if you can stick around for the raid, we are going to raid out. I said I was going to go look and see who's on and what they're doing. I'm going to go ahead and go to the stream ending screen. So don't have to stare at me as I look at people. Babes. Oh my god, hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, they're only at 2.5 hours. Our friend Chris is streaming some Nancy Drew designed by Danger. Twiggle, thank you. Thanks for being here. I hope you got your Taco Bell. Subasuribe, or Chris is playing some Nancy Drew. I've never been able to raid him before. So he's playing Nancy Drew, which I do enjoy point and click Nancy Drews. And yeah, he's lovely, super kind. Okay, raid. Okay, actually, I have an idea. I wanted to just add a little something to this raid message, you know? Let me just judge it a little bit. I love the raid message, but get a clue, Nancy Drew. Okay, this is it. Oop. Thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Like, I wouldn't keep streaming if not for the awesome people, you know? So thank you all for being awesome. Get some good rest. Sweet dreams when you get there. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow evening. Where are you in my list, Chris? There you are. Cool, cool, cool. Go ahead and start raid. Let's go solve some mysteries. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Bye.